What's Merman? Now, I'm gonna share some tips for people that never traveled. Like, doesn't matter what country you're from. Like, if you want to travel the world, but never, if you never, but this is like tips for first time people that wants to travel the world that's never been outside of their country that wants to travel the world to go to different countries and stuff. So I'm gonna share those tips. Those tips. First of all, you're gonna need a passport. That's required in order to leave the country. So that way, apply for a passport and you'll be on your way for traveling. Next up is visa. Now it varies on the country of origin, the country you're from, and the country that you're traveling to. You may need a visa, you may not. Some countries require a visa prior to arrival. Prior to arrival. Some countries have visas on arrival. Some countries have electronic visas. So, before traveling abroad, it's best to do some research. Excuse me. It's best to do some research and stay up to date on travel alerts and warnings to see what countries to avoid or whichever country you're planning on visiting. So that way you take proper precaution before arriving there to that country. Now, in case if your important documents gets lost or stolen when traveling, it's very important to have copies of it, like physical copies of it, and also like copies of passports, birth certificates, credit cards, debit cards. Any important document that you have, just have like copies of it, and also back them up on the email as well, in case if the copies gets destroyed or something, like lost, stolen, or destroyed or damaged. It is strongly recommended to get travel insurance, like just to like in case something unexpected happens, to just be prepared, like it's so that way you could just be covered. So that way, like in case just get travel insurance. Like anything can happen at an unexpected time, before or during the trip. So it's best to get travel insurance. If you want to save money on airfare and accommodations, book in advance. Like for most international flight, well, for international traveling, I would say book everything anywhere between 2 to 6 months prior to your destination of where you're going at for travel. If you plan on using your credit or debit card while abroad, make sure you contact your credit card company or your bank to notify them that you will be traveling abroad, so that way your account doesn't get frozen or blocked because they thought that someone else is using your card. So make sure you contact the bank or your credit card company that you will be traveling abroad in that country. Just because you might be in that country using your credit or debit card, it's also important to have some emergency cash on the side to fall back on in case you're in a place that doesn't accept credit or debit cards, that only accepts cash. And also, if you're going to a country that doesn't accept credit or debit cards at all, it is best to just bring more than enough money and have it secured so that way you have something as backup. Don't plan too much when traveling abroad. Like, when you get to that country, like, if you want to do some activities, explore your options or what activities you want to do first while in that country, so that way you can make a decision on what activities or what you want to do while in that country. Take lots of photos and videos when traveling abroad. You know, to show off places you've been to and create new memories to look back on of countries you've visited. Don't overpack your stuff. Like, just bring whatever you need to bring. Like, this, make sure everything. Like, you want to bring more stuff with you that you need to bring. Just make sure it's organized, so that way you have a lot more room to put more stuff in your luggage, carry on that you'll bring when you're going traveling internationally, when you're traveling abroad. Now for this one, like, to stay in contact and staying up to date, like, know that your phone, like, if whatever country you're from or country you're living in, that phone from that country, if your phone will not work outside that country, so you might want to get like an international plan. If you don't want to get that, you could get like a calling card, like, to stay in contact with family and friends, loved ones. Or you could just use Wi-Fi, like, to keep up to date in the contact. So that we use Wi-Fi and stuff to stay up to date in contact, with family and friends, or to show off your stuff, photos and videos. Each country has different laws and different cultures. So when traveling abroad, you have to learn about the country, learn about the culture, and also learn about the laws in that country, because every country has different laws. So the stuff that you do in your country might be legal, and in that country may not be legal. So just be careful and stay alert. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. We all have one life to live. Why not enjoy it to the fullest? And, like, if you have any questions, concerns, or if you want to add in, or if you want to share your own tips, feel free to leave comments below. And I'm out.